You can see that trail down there. It's got ice in it right now.
Right.
Oh my gosh, could that really be a marmot trail? That would blow my mind. That would mean that there are more marmots out here than like
no
anywhere else.
Definitely deeper than these sidelines over here.
Yeah. Should have known it wasn't Mecca for big game. Dude, I never would have guessed. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a freaking cow trail, and I'm worried it's a cow trail.
Cows, the rodents.
Yeah. It's always crazy how different things look on the aerial imagery versus the real life. Like, you think you're gonna, especially with like the 3D where you can like come down and look at it like street view style. I feel like you think it's gonna look a certain way, and then it just doesn't even look remotely like it. Well, it's kind of, I'm glad that it doesn't look like that though still, you know, like, I don't want it. I still want there to be surprises.
Yeah, you don't want to explore just by looking at a aerial view.
Yeah. Wow. It is a crazy view. Look at all the green lichen right there. So green. All these little cinders were just spewing lava one time, not so long ago. Dude, this is a crazy little...
Oh man, it was just folding up on it. Wow.
Right when you think you've seen enough lava that you think you've seen it all of a sudden a whole new formation comes in front of you. Found another cave. Nate said he wants to make sure he doesn't walk on top. This is a pretty big one. How does something like that form?
Oh yeah, that's not strong. Beautiful smell though.
Yeah. That juniper is trying to be a ground cover. Dude, this crack is like 25, 30 feet deep.
Wow, wow.
It's absolutely massive. Some huge fissures going on this one. It's actually pretty broken up. Wow, that is so deep. This is crazy. I'm standing on this lava flow right now. And it is crazy. All the big ripples, cracks. This is the top of one of the younger lava flows. You can see the older lava flow butted up against it right here. Smashed into it and crumpled everything. Oh, that's a lot deeper than I thought it would be. So we checked the Kapuka out. We're about a mile from the truck. We'll head back to the truck and we'll go to the next destination on the list. It would really only take 1 or 2 bad steps out here to make your day not so good. It's crazy.
Like how over the years we got just this rock stone straight up.
That's weird.
See how strong it is. Not bad.
Wow. Thousands of years of enduring the wind just to get hit by a rock by some guy. I'm ready for lunch. Alright, I'm gonna make a quick sandwich. Some sourdough and roast beef.
Remember Napoleon Dynamite when they're eating those egg sandwiches with that guy who's like, over there.
The old man.
Supposedly that was unscripted. Like the guy was legitimately.
That's just how he talked.
Yep.
Over there at that creek, man, I found a couple of soaps on the arrowhead.
Dude.
All of them ever. All 3 of them.
All of them.
I want to see these guys.
Driving down the road, we found a spot in the road, or a road that nobody's driven on yet. And there's a couple of carcasses out here that we're gonna look at. Nate likes to paint skulls, so if there's a good skull, then we'll probably grab it. Cow skull. Broken. Dang, it's huge. That's a bull. Broken though.
That doesn't look that old. That looks like last year.
It's definitely last year. The
Definitely
birds were
all that
sitting on it.
flesh. Man, so I wonder if they shot it or ran it off.
They obviously took, like, somebody quartered it. I would think.
Yeah, look at that flesh.
Yeah, that thing's gonna stink.
Oh wow, that's definitely last year.
Sucks that the nose is broken on it.
I know. That'd be a pretty.
That's a good one to paint.
That would be a good one to paint.
Coming up on the butte. The big one. Big Southern BS Butte. The Butte's an obsidian source that they've tracked. they've been able to find based on like their like, I don't know how they analyze it. They analyze the rock, like the obsidian, in stone points, and they found the obsidian from the big southern butte.
Oh wow.
Like hundreds of miles away. Which is pretty cool.
That makes it special.
Yeah. There's a bunch of antelope running to the left right there. Coming up a road that used to be in really bad shape. It's actually a lot better than it used to be, but it's one of the places I've found to be a pretty good obsidian source. So we're gonna check it out. Also gonna divulge a secret about this spot that I am ashamed of. Actually, I'm kind of proud of it, but also it's pretty ridiculous that I did what I did up here. One day for work, my boss told me to drive up this and check it out for weeds, because there's a bunch of weeds up here that needed to get sprayed. And I just took that to mean take the trailer and the truck up. The 22-foot long trailer with 2 4-wheelers and a UTV on it. So I drug a 22-foot trailer with a 1-ton flatbed up this. Here's the reference. And then got to the top and realized, and only when I got to the top did I realize, oh, there's nowhere to turn around up here.
Turn point. Oh.
So I had to turn around up here. And you'll see
That's
how bleak that prospect was when we get up here. Dude, I think somebody took the obsidian rock. It used to be in the middle of the road right here, or on the side of the road. I'll look around maybe. I don't know how somebody could have taken it. It was huge.
Was it?
But if they were determined enough, they could drag it, probably. It was sitting right where all this obsidian shards, all these obsidian
Yeah, you can
shards
see
are.
the shards.
See if we can see any. Yeah, I turned a 22-foot trailer around right here.
I'm impressed.
This is the spot. I turned a trailer around. There's not even hardly enough room for a truck. Yeah, here's the obsidian. Lots of little pieces. I can't believe that. Some sticking out right there. Oh no, it was right here, but it's still gone. It was sitting right here. There was a boulder of obsidian that sat here for a long time. Right where this pile is right here, it was sitting here. We all never thought it could get moved, like it was just so big.
Yeah, it's so heavy.
Pretty cool. People have been taken from this spot for a long time. Yeah, I saw there were like 3 rattlesnakes on this walk that I did up this that day. There was one right under that rock one time, and there were 2 along the way up. One got hit a few times. Broke. Back where you were. Usually what they would do is they would take big, like, high quality spalls from the source sites, and then they would take them with them, and they would actually make them like on site where they would be hunting more. But definitely, you can definitely tell some of these were worked on a little bit here. Just got to our last stop. We're gonna walk around out here in this old burn to see if we can find any sign of animals or anything interesting out here. So here we go.
Two-point, maybe a three-point.
Bunch of elk out there. 4 cow elk. There's the cows. Huh. Yeah, they kind of like this stuff up here a little more.
Yeah.
We're working our way back to the truck, but we looked out across the hill and we thought we saw a bunch of mule deer butts. And then after like 2 seconds, I realized it was a bunch of sage grouse. And there's a bunch of sage grouse over here lecking, or on their lek, doing their mating ritual. So we're gonna go video it and show you. It's pretty cool to watch. I'm sure there's better nature channel videos out there, but this is a pretty remote lek out here where we are. So we've been watching this lek for about 15 minutes. We've counted almost 30 males, several females. Just all up on that point right there, all the way across. There's just pretty cool. Alright, time to say goodbye to the sage grouse. We're gonna shoot back to the truck. It's starting to get late, and we gotta get home before it gets too late, so we can help out with bedtime for kids. Finally found a mule deer after all that.
Like 20 yards away from the elk.
Right on top of that rise up there. I don't even know if I'd be able to see it hardly with the binoculars and the phone. Those elk are sure standing out though. They're so sandy colored. Oh, it's been such a beautiful day. It's been an awesome trip. It's kind of a weird season to be out here, but it's also got so much beauty. So we'll see you next time, friends. If you like this video, check out our channel and join us Sundays for more adventures.